Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, you guys, today we're going back in the dressing room, and the dressing room we are going to is TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is an American discount department store chain with more than 1,000 stores in the United States. It's one of the largest clothing retailers in the country, known for its products that are sold at lower prices than full retail price in other stores. TJ Maxx was founded in 1977. The first two stores opened in Groton, Connecticut and Bangor, Maine. It's known for men, women, and children apparel, as well as shoes, toys, beauty products, accessories, and home products. It's been a hot minute since I've been to a TJ Maxx, but unlike Kohl's, which I believe was the one we did last week, I have shopped at TJ Maxx before in my lifetime. We had a Marshall's and a TJ Maxx. I think they were like sister stores. I think they're basically the same store in my opinion. We had a Marshall's that I remember going to growing up. My mom's not a big TJ Maxx Marshalls person, so I kind of discovered the like Marshall's, TJ Maxx of the world after I graduated college. I needed a bunch of work appropriate clothes, but I was making a assistance income. That was my first job. So I didn't have a lot of money and my boss wanted me to dress like I could shop at fucking like designer clothes all the time. Yes, my boss was dictating what I was wearing. I can't even get into it. Anyway, so I was stressed out because I basically had like a Forever 21 budget, but I needed to be dressing in designer clothes and I didn't know what to do. And that's when a roommate of mine was like, why don't you go to TJ Maxx? And I was like, oh, right. So a lot of my work wardrobe in my early 20s came from TJ Maxx. I think the last time I purchased something from there, I was maybe 26 or 27 years old. So it's been a while. You know, in the last couple of years, I've been working for myself. I work from home. I wear sweatpants most days or sweatpant adjacent outfits. I'm mostly a stay-at-home mom who runs my own business. So I haven't had to, you know, wear designer clothes on a baller budget in a long time. But in my early 20s, especially in my mid 20s, I suppose, TJ Maxx was a huge source of my wardrobe, my work wardrobe. So I'm kind of excited to go back and see. I can't imagine the vibe has changed that much, but my perspective on the world has changed. So I'm interested to see with my slightly older eyes, slightly different framed eyes, what TJ Maxx looks like these days. Just for reference, here are my measurements. I am usually a size 12 or 14, large or extra large. I am pear-shaped. My rib cage is more narrow than the widest part of my hips. So yeah, I wear like usually a medium on top, extra large on bottom, typically. Not always, especially in TJ Maxx. It's gonna be interesting sizing wise to see because they basically just carry a bunch of different brands. From what I remember, there is no like TJ Maxx brand. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'm excited to see what's going on in TJ Maxx. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, hello. I just came out of TJ Maxx. I'm sitting in front of it. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm parked kind of far away. And I just tried on a bunch of clothes and I can't wait to tell you guys about it. So the in-store experience, by the way, exactly as I remember, as I was like, it took me like, honestly, probably this is the longest it's taken me to pick out clothes for a dressing room video because there's so many clothes and it kind of reminds me of being in a thrift shop. Like there's just rows and rows and rows and rows of clothes and it's like everything is different. It's literally like being in a thrift store, but instead of secondhand clothes, it's just like cheap discounted items. So it took me a really long time, but I tried to get like a good variety. It's one of those things where I don't even know if the stuff that I tried on would be available to you in your TJ Maxx or if it's truly like a store by store thing. I don't know. That being said, I did pick out 8 items, so let's just talk about them. And also I'm sitting here without the AC on, so like I'm gonna start sweating soon. Okay, outfit 1 consisted of this Scotch and Soda denim vest in a size medium for $29.99, made of 100% cotton. And I paired that with this See You Monday cow print maxi skirt in a size large for $14.99, made of 92% polyester, 8% spandex. Okay, let's start with the vest. The vest, well, honestly, this whole outfit, I kind of tried to do like a Western motif vibe because that's been really trendy in the mall stores that I've been going into lately. I do think that this vest is like part of that cute, trendy idea. And it has one of my favorite things to describe to you guys, thick buttons that are very tactilely satisfying and sturdy. The denim, 100% cotton, so it was really rigid. I thought the fit was really good in a size medium. I really liked the cut at the bottom of the vest. I also felt like this could really be cute unbuttoned over like a dress or another top or something. I don't know. Overall, I thought this was a strong first start. It felt really well made and sturdy and long lasting, which, as we'll get into, not everything felt so sturdy in my hands. It's obviously hard to tell the longevity of a piece of clothing that I'm not going to wear beyond the dressing room, but this felt good. I guess in contrast to the skirt, which, okay, the skirt was just kind of an unflattering fit on me in general, neither here nor there. Some of the things that I didn't not like about it is that the print was sort of distorting as I moved my legs around. It fit me well, like it fit fine. The size large I think was the right size. I had a really stretchy waistband, which is probably why. It was also really fully lined, which given the light color of it, I appreciated it. You couldn't see my underwear. And overall it was really comfortable. It just wasn't that cute, in my opinion. I think, honestly, this is almost like a pale imitation of like a trendy idea. Like, I know cow print is really trendy, but I feel like this didn't quite pull off what it was trying to pull off. I don't know. It almost felt a little more juniors, but this was in the women's section. Oh boy, I'm already sweating. Okay, moving on to outfit 2. I tried on this green Trixie dress in a size small for $19.99, made of 100% polyester. Usually in dresses, I would go for a size medium, just because like I'm a medium on top, and if it's flowy enough on bottom, it doesn't matter. This was in the medium section, but it was a size small. When I picked it up because I thought it was really cute, and when I noticed it, I was just like, it should be fine. And it was. It actually fit me really well. Such is the life of a pear-shaped woman, you just never know with dresses. But the fit was actually completely fine. And the design was really cute. It's the reason I picked it up. I thought it was really sweet and cute. I always try and pick up clothes that I like most likely would actually be interested in, as well as trying to show off all of the different parts of a store. But I will say it was made of a very thin material. So it was fully lined, so it wasn't see-through, but like I don't know how to explain it. The fabric felt really fragile in my hands. I'm not sure about like the longevity of a piece like this. It also had a visible thread, so like it just obviously wasn't that well constructed, even though it was a really cute design and pattern. It wasn't well made. It felt as cheap as it was, and I don't know. I mean, I really did like it. I thought it had a really cute neckline, and it was overall really cute, but I think the execution was really cheap. Oh, also, because where the tie was in the back, I don't know, you could see where my bra strap was. I don't know what kind of bra you would wear with this. Like, it doesn't really scream like a dress you would need a backless bra for, but you could see my bra strap. So I hate when that kind of stuff happens because I hate having to find specialty bras. Okay, moving on to outfit 3, I paired this House of Harlow 1960 sweater in a size medium for $29.99, made of a polyester acrylic nylon spandex blend, with these Democracy purple jeans in a size 12 for $34.99, made of 98% cotton, 2% spandex. Starting with the sweater, it was really soft and cute. When I saw that fabric blend, I was like, oh my god, holy hell, cheap fabric nightmare. But honestly, it felt nice, thick, sturdy, durable in my hands. Again, it's hard to tell the longevity of a piece of clothing, but it didn't feel as cheap as the previous dress did. As far as the design of the actual sweater, I really liked the length of the crop. The only thing was that because of the pocket design on the front and the short crop of it all, the pockets sort of awkwardly came right up to my boobs, which was a little bit weird, but they were real pockets, so I guess that's interesting. There was a collar and a V-neck, and it was overall kind of a slouchy fit. It was sort of a lot of elements to fit into a sweater, and it was kind of hard to see them all at once. But that being said, I picked the sweater up because I thought it was really cute, and even wearing it in person, I still thought it was really cute. I wouldn't buy it at this point in my life, but I see the appeal. The design is really, really cute, and it was very soft. Okay, moving on to the jeans. These purple jeans fit perfectly. The tag claimed that they had some sort of butt lifting technology in them. I didn't really notice that my butt looked any different in these jeans than they do in other pairs of jeans. I will say there was a spandex waistband that made these really comfortable. Like all around the waist, there was this thick, stretchy spandex waistband. It almost reminded me of wearing maternity jeans, like how they have that these aren't maternity jeans. I don't know why I was going to show you that, but how they have like that spandex basically waistline to like accommodate different sizes. By the way, I wanted to talk about this in my Good American video and the, fits every size jeans. A lot of people were commenting like, oh, I fluctuate between sizes a lot, so something like this is nice for me. I think that something like this, which is just like a regular looking pair of jeans with a spandex waistband, would be better for that, because I understand fluctuating between like a size or two, but unless you're pregnant or you're doing like an intentional weight loss thing, like, I don't know, 4 sizes seems like too many, but I think this would be good. Like, I think if you were like between sizes, something like this with the spandex waistband is kind of an interesting idea. Overall, as far as the jeans go, they fit perfectly. I really liked the length, the fit, the color, and for $34.99, honestly, I was really impressed. This is one of my favorite things I tried on. I mean, I am a purple person, okay, but they were cute. Okay, moving on to outfit 4, I tried on this Montauk red jumpsuit in a size medium for $13, made of 100% polyester. Okay, I fucked up here. When I pulled this off the rack, I was looking at it, I thought it was a dress. The legs, I guess, were like flowy enough that when I was looking at it on the hanger, I was convinced it was a dress, and that's why I grabbed a size medium, because like I said, I'm usually a medium in dresses. It wasn't until I was trying to put it on over my head that I was like, wait, these are pants. Fuck. So in a jumpsuit, I would always go for a large. So these were definitely easily a size too small. But the thing is that like I actually went out and looked to see if they had this in a size large, and they didn't. And that's the thing about TJ Maxx. It's literally like thrifting. Like they have one thing in one size, sometimes they have it in another size, and sometimes they don't. That being said, I can still review this item knowing that this is the wrong size. Okay, it should be a large. That being said, it's still pretty cute. In the right size, I actually think that this is something a younger me would have bought instantly. $13, so it's really cheap, but overall, if it had fit, I think it's a nice professional look. The belt loops were kind of weird, but honestly, I used to wear a lot of belts. I don't really wear belts anymore. Maybe it's just like a lazy thing. I don't know. Listen, let's be honest. The material was thin, the material was cheap, the buttons were cheap, but it was $13. So a young Rachel that had like $0 in the bank account, this would be a professional looking outfit if it fit that I would have bought in a heartbeat. It's just no longer what I'm like really going for, or do I need, you know? Also, it didn't fit. Okay, for the final outfit, I wore this Ellie Tahari turtleneck in a size medium for $29.99, made of 48% cotton, 48% modal, 2% spandex. And I paired that with another pair of Democracy jeans. These are crop jeans in a size 12 for $34.99, made of a cotton rayon polyester spandex blend. Okay, actually I want to talk about the jeans first, I think. So these are very similar to the other pair. They're the same brand. They have the exact same spandex waistband in them. So the fit was identical as the purple jeans. Obviously they were a different cut, more cropped, which is something that I prefer. They also had a little bit of distressing, which sometimes I'm into, sometimes I'm not. I'm not against it, you know. I usually don't go for it, but I'm not against it. These ones didn't claim to have butt lifting technology. I don't know. I haven't looked like that deeply at the footage yet if my butt looks any different in these than it did in the other ones, but I didn't really notice. These are the same price as the purple pair, but is a much cheaper fabric blend. I don't really know why. I will say that they did feel a little less rigid through the legs, but the waistband and everything felt honestly very identical. They passed the sit test. They're just as comfortable, very similar. I did like the purple pair more. Like if I was gonna buy a pair of pants, I would have bought the purple pants, but these were fine. And then finally, let's talk about what was ultimately my favorite item that I tried on today, which was this turtleneck. I hemmed and hawed over actually purchasing this turtleneck, which if you guys watch the series a lot, you know I don't usually buy anything because I'm cheap. But I don't have a turtleneck. I used to have one and it got really threadbare over the years and I donated it last year. So I guess I could use one in my wardrobe. I ended up not purchasing it, but I really, really thought about it. This turtleneck was easily, like I said, my favorite thing that I tried on. It was so fucking soft, so unbelievably soft, so unbelievably comfortable. It was really lightweight, which is great for Southern California, but not in a way that felt cheap, right? Like the dress and the jumpsuit, those were also lightweight pieces of clothing, but in a way that felt very cheap and non-durable. This was lightweight more so in a just a lightweight for the season kind of thing, but felt like it could potentially last a long time. It fit really great. The design was really cute. I liked the touch about like with the seam going down the back. Truly, I stood in the mirror and stared at myself in this turtleneck for way too long being like, should I just fucking buy it? Honestly, I was holding on to it. I walked out of the dressing room. The line, okay, first of all, it is 1 p.m. on a, what's today? Wednesday? It's the middle of the day on a Wednesday. That store is packed. I walked outside. I was going to get a couple other little accessory things because, you know, TJ Maxx has everything. The line was wrapping around the store in there, you guys. I was like, just kidding. I'm not buying anything. I gotta finish this video and go home. So I didn't buy it. Frankly, just because of how busy it was in there. Because otherwise, I think I would have bought this turtleneck. But it's fine. I feel okay about it. Yeah, okay. I'm sweating my ass off. So anyway, that's everything I bought at TJ Maxx. I know that doing a dressing room video like this at a store like that is really hard because how do I encapsulate a store that has ever-changing clothing options? Your store is probably completely different from my store. I could have tried on 100 things and gotten 1,000 different vibes. Like, there's just so much. I feel like if you guys are really into stores like this, first of all, you know what's crazy? So I'm sitting outside the TJ Maxx, you can't really see. But right next to the TJ Maxx, I don't know if you guys can see that, the Marshalls is literally right next door. Are they? I don't think they're owned by the same company. They're the same fucking idea. Can you see how much I'm sweating? But anyway, if you guys wanted me to do another Marshalls TJ Maxx thing, I feel like I could do 1,000 of these because, and like I said, get a different result every time. Overall, I felt like I felt very similarly to how I used to feel, which is if you dig around for long enough, you'll find a great item of clothing at a decent price, you know, depending on what you're looking for. Like, I really liked that denim vest. I really liked those purple jeans. I really liked that turtleneck sweater, top. But I also really felt like I got some cheap, shitty stuff in the mix, and I was trying to just pick out stuff that I thought was cute. So it's a grab bag kind of situation. You just never know. Okay. I feel like maybe I'm slowly losing my mind with how hot it is in my car. So I am going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you oh so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.